What is up, YouTube? We about to go to an Andy Elliott event. Me and my boy Ian, he and they're getting ready. We're close to being late, but we just got done working. Full day of work, hit the KPIs. Ian got a contract signed today. Kick ass. One yesterday, and one the day before as well. So we got 3 contracts this week. Got all the ones that needed to be on the MLS, they're on the MLS. We had a closing today, but the wire didn't go through till after 4, which is the wire cutoff, so we won't be getting paid till Tuesday. But I digress. We're on our way to Andy Elliott. See you there.
Ever. Do you guys know what a testimony is? Blood, sweat, and tears. Dude, I want to change my life. Who wants to? Raise your hand. Like really, you're like, I want to change my life. Okay, cool. Couple things are going to happen. If you have a family, if you want a family one day, you got to step up and be the freaking leader in your household. Okay? And I know a lot of people right now aren't doing a very good job in their home. I believe. And I think they're here today. That person you've been praying for is right here. So open your eyes, do a good job, push yourself hard today. Okay, so I love you guys. I'm going to hand it over to Ali. Remember them in the end. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Who's ready for this one? Guys, Andy just said this is all about the brothers.
Yeah.
So, first thing I want you to do is introduce yourself.
No, I seen you right when I came up.
Give them a hug and tell them, give me all you got right now. And there's 3 X's on each parking spot. I want you guys to find your X and start lining up. I need your coaches.
Let's go, baby! Look who's here. The man, the myth, the legend himself. Yeah, what's good? You look like
raise your hand if you
what's
can
up?
all the way in the back.
Oh my gosh, how you doing?
Perfect,
You don't
thank
even
you.
recognize me with the glasses. You look like in the Credibles. What's the guy that has the ice? Oh, I forget his name. It's a freeze or something. Yeah. You look like right now, bro.
Guys, raise your hand if you can hear me all the way to the left.
Yeah, right there.
All the way to the right back corner. We're good? Luke? All right, beautiful. All right, guys, usually, all right, we're going to start with a little 20-25 buddy squats. 25 buddy squats right here. Let's go, 25. Come on. Let's go, let's go. Easy work. All right, stop. Deep breath, deep breath. We're gonna stretch for a minute. Hands up right here. Touch your toes. Come back. We're gonna do that about 10 times. All right, 25 burpees. Let's go. Come on. Get coordinated. 30 seconds. If you need some water, go ahead. 30 seconds. Go, 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 go. Quick high five, quick high five. Focus, 10 seconds. 9, 8, we're doing push-ups. You ready? Let's go. 20 more seconds. Don't stop. Let's go. Hand walk out. You come back up. Great job, guys. Come on, don't stop. Let's go. Guys, remember, people are watching you. This is what it's all about. There's no quitting now. Push up and hold. Don't be taking a nap, guys. 2, 1, pause. Take a break. We got 60 seconds. 60 seconds. Give a high five to your neighbor. Breathe. Come on. Great job, guys. Great job. Great. 3, 2, 1, pause. 10 seconds. Stay. Everybody's watching you. Your family's watching you. Your friends are watching you. Your kids are watching you. Your wife is watching you. 5, 4, 3, 2, baby, all the way. Come on. Yeah, let's go. All the way. Let's go. Don't you stop. Breathe. Tell him, don't you quit on me. Let's go. We got some guys in the back taking it easy. Come on, guys. Let's go. He's shuffling over here. Let's go. Come on, Jeff. Let's go. 10 seconds. It's the last one. I can't hear you. I can't hear you. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Give yourself a round of applause, guys. Come on. Great freaking job. Great freaking job. We're going to do one more thing before the run. One last thing before the run. So stay where you are. All right, give yourself a round of applause again, guys. That was amazing. Great freaking job. Good push. You guys did amazing. But I want everybody up there. If you have to stop, fast walk. Again, nobody left behind. Let's go, guys. I'll see you in 2 minutes. I'm joking. 15 minutes. Let's go.
My boy's looking jacked. Let's go, baby.
Hurry up. Let's go.
The new dad gains. You either gotta have a dad bod or a sad bod, you know what I mean? No fat dad bods though. Either your kid's gonna look up to you or they're gonna look up to somebody else. You choose.
Shit. That was intense. Shit, yeah. Woo. Oh, there you go. That was Ian. There you go. I gotta catch up.
Oh, okay.
Let's go, let's go.
Oh, shit. I gotta keep up. I gotta keep up.
Listen, look around. If there's somebody that's not listening, smack them in the face. We need you to be here at 8 o'clock. And just be ready to go. If you show up tomorrow hungover or something like that, we're going to punish you. We're going to kick your face in. Like, we're going to be brutal. So tomorrow, show up with a good attitude. Show up on fire. Go home tonight. Get some good sleep. Be ready to go. And then we're going to kill it. Can we do that? What's that?
Is that your own business, or? Yeah, well, yeah, he originally started it. I came on
Hell yeah.
a little over a year ago.
All right, YouTube. It is day 2 of the event, and it started 30 minutes ago, so we woke up extremely late. And yeah, we're about to rush out the door. So day 2, Andy Elliott, SalesCon.
And everything changes, and everybody around them knows that the only way that can be happening today, God, we are going to wake them up. We are going to warm their hearts up, their energy up, their mindsets up, their leadership up. And today, God, we are going to pour everything we have into them. God, thank you and amen. Amen. All right, guys. Holy moly. Well, keep the lights off. Let's play the video. Then we'll bring Andy out. When Andy comes out, man, let's just rip his damn short shorts off and make him surf the crowd or something. I'm just kidding. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. We got some big guys who'll punch you in the face. But let's play the video and then we'll get going. Let's go.
Please do not remain seated. This event demands you stand up and bring high-level energy. Warning, after today, you may never be the same person again. Please proceed with caution. Serious side effects may include an increase of wealth, immense success, and total domination in life. Now, get ready and welcome to the stage, Andy Elliott.
Hey guys, we love to train. We love to train. That's what we do. We train all the time. I want to tell everyone, if you guys want to have a seat, we're good, because I want you to get ready. Most importantly, this is something important for you guys to know. Because of training, I turned myself into being somebody that never had a dollar, to making $100,000 a year, to making $100,000 a month, to making 7 figures a year, to making 7 figures a month. I cracked it. I got it. Today, I want to show you how to do it. Now, I need you to understand something. It doesn't matter who's next to you. Today, I'm talking to you. And honestly, I see a lot of people in this room right now. You're not happy. Hey, it's cool to be stirred up. but I'm happy as shit. Even when I'm getting my ass kicked, I'm happy. I love it. I'm going to win. I am going to win. But the idea of it is there's a lot of you in here, the dream is like some destination. Let me explain what the real dream is. And that way you guys can understand that it's time to get your dream every day. So a lot of you are like, 2 years, I want to be here. Me and Jackie don't have goals longer than 90 days. Because so much can change in 90 days, I would be stupid. I've been able to do more than most people do in 9 years and 90 days. How long is it going to take to get there? That's up to you guys in this room. Do you guys get it? Okay? But this is the dream. Ready? Everybody, waking up early. Okay? That's the dream. Staying up late. Working on your goals. Writing them down on paper. Deciding who you don't want to be. Write down all the people that are in your circle and you talk to on a weekly, monthly basis and start writing names off. Just no more. I need to add that guy. I need that guy in my circle. Let's grab Greg. Greg, come on. Let's grab young Vince. Vince, come on. Let's go, Vince. Who's the most analytical owner in the room who runs a business? Are you analytical? Who's somebody that doesn't believe in me? A skeptic. Oh no, I want to know. Are you a skeptic? Come here. I love it. No, listen. Guys, if someone doesn't believe in you, the only way to have them believe in you is to prove them wrong. Would you agree? I'll take you and I'll take him. Come on. Everybody give it up, please. Okay, now listen, everybody. I'm going to make a deal with you guys, and when we're done, we'll go to lunch. What does this book say? 50 top closes. I know thousands. I put the 50 most deadliest closes in here that work for any industry, and I want you to understand. What did I say? I said new language, new words. I want you to be the best. I'm going to hit my guys that work for my team, and I'm going to see how good they are. Is that cool? Yeah. Guys, if I tell you that I can do something with you, if I can't do it with my own team, I'm full of shit. Am I right? Yeah. Okay. I hate people that are liars. All right, you see this? All right, here, let's go and put this down. Now look, he's got the skeptic face too. I love it. You see his face? I call that the Karen face. He's got the Karen face, sir. Nothing's gonna work. All right, listen, I love you. I'm just joking. John, here's what I want you to do. I'm gonna hand John. Now, John, did I tell you I was gonna get you up here? Okay. Did I tell you I was gonna get you up here? Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna give them the same book that I have. One for you. And one for you. And I want to show you this. So when I open this, it's going to have 50 closes. You see the numbers? We're going to grade my guys. And I'm going to go back to these guys. Number 1, did you love what they said? Number 2, was it word for word? Because I'm a pro. So I want to be deadly. Is that cool? Yeah. Now listen, guys don't put their team on the spot like this. You know why? Because they could ruin their reputation. You know what I know? We're the best. We slaughter everybody. You guys want to slaughter everybody and be the best? Yeah. Watch. All right, here we go. Number 1, money close.
You know, a lot of people think that money is evil, but that's not true. Money doesn't change people, it just reveals more of who they already are. If you're a good person, you'll continue to do good with your money. Imagine how much good you could do in the world if you had more money.
Come on.
Try it on your own clothes. Don't clap. Listen, I'm going to hit him with 5 straight.
You can go out on your own and try to do what Andy did for years. Bang your head against the wall and waste precious time. Or you can take the shortcut and invest in this. Remember, money replenishes, but time does not. I'm going to do the one-liner too. Money comes and goes, but time cannot be replaced.
That's it. Break old habits.
Don't let old habits control your life. Don't let this opportunity slip through your fingers. Maybe you've been here before. You've attended a training or a presentation. You got excited about making a change, but then didn't take action. Instead, you let the opportunity slip through your fingers. Then months or even a year later, you wake up and realize nothing's changed. Don't let that happen again. It's time to break those old habits.
Results or excuses close.
I have a mentor who likes to say you can either have money or excuses, but you can't have both. I used to let excuses stand in my way, but once I stopped, I started having success instead. You can set aside your excuses right now as well. Which do you want? Money or excuses? Decide now.
Okay. How well did they do? Let's go to the middle of the book.
It's not even word for word, his tonality, enthusiasm.
Yeah, but watch. I want you guys to decide. And do you guys want to be able to do what he can do? Yeah. I'll show you guys. Hold on. Okay. Let's go to 22. Sand timer.
Picture an hourglass sitting on a desk. Sand slowly flowing from the top to the bottom. Now here's the catch. You don't know how much sand is left. Could be years, could be days, but once it runs out, it's done. People keep saying someday, next month, when I'm ready, but time doesn't wait for you to be ready.
Let's go, baby.
So, let's go. Let's get ready. Ready? Responsibility close.
It's not your fault you are where you are. Up until now, you probably didn't know this was possible. You've been misled by people who didn't know any better. But now you do know. You know it's working for people just like you. And now since you have this new knowledge, you have a new responsibility to act on it.
Two choice close.
You got two choices, and there's a price for both of them. You pay X price for the coaching program, look up in a week, and your problems are already being solved, and you're making more money. Or you don't make the choice and pay the price of staying the same and not earning what you want. Most people don't realize it, but both choices have a price.
Say goodbye close.
Maybe up until now you've been struggling. Maybe you had major challenges or felt frustrated, but today when you get started, you get to say goodbye to that forever. Say goodbye to the pain of not making enough money, not living your ideal lifestyle, or waking up each morning unhappy with what you see in the mirror. Say goodbye once and for all to feeling stuck and not having the financial freedom you deserve, or feeling like your hard work isn't paying off. But today you get the opportunity to leave those struggles behind for good.
Us versus them close.
If you're here right now, you're one of two types of people. The first type is someone who attends a workshop, gets excited, loves everything they hear, but then when it comes time to take action, they let their excuses stand in the way. That person looks up in a week, a month, a year from now, and they're still trying to solve the same problem. Then there's the second type of person, the action taker. This person sets aside excuses, overcomes challenges, and takes action today. They're the ones that look up in a month, a year from now, and their life's completely different. Which type of person do you want to be? The first, who keeps struggling, or the second, who takes action?
Okay, let's go to page 43, and let's go to change the question and close. Okay, go to 43.
Uh-oh.
Ready? Change the question.
Let's go.
You gotta change the question you've been asking yourself. From God, what do you want me to do? To God, who do you want me to become? Romans 12:12 says, do not conform to the patterns of this world. God wants you to stand out. He wants you to be different, to be set apart from the average. This program was built to make you the man that God created you to be. But nothing changes, Lucas, until you change. You could be good, be great, or be the GOAT. The choice is yours. Are you ready to start building this new man today and make history?
Let's go, Lucas.
All right, listen. Guys, look, how did they do?
We can't hear you.
Listen, I got you. Word for word is what they said. Can I ask you a question? Everybody say amateur? Amateur. Everybody say pro.
Pro. Greg.
Oh, you got your phone right here.
Yes, sir. It's good being by you. So just like spam the button.
Yep, I got you.
All right,
Boom.
I'm gonna get this on camera. Andy, literally 5 years ago, my life was completely different from where it is today. Right? Drugs, lazy, living in my mom's, broke, getting out of jail. And today, I'm the man that I always wanted to be. I still got to go another level, but I came a long way, and you're a big part. You, Eric Klein, a few other people, but you are a big, huge part of what changed my life around. And the same way that you impacted and changed my life, I promise you, I'm going to do it to other people.
Love it.
Huge.
That's what it is.
Love that.
The kingdom, baby.
Love that. Love that, bro.
I want to sign you.
I think I got it all, like you wanted me to.
Hey, I'm proud of you, bro. I mean,
Hey,
shit
keep
makes
doing
me
your
happy.
thing. Keep doing your thing. Yes, sir. EC, gonna get you on the vlog. Yeah.
Getting it?
Yeah.
But guys, before we do that, this person transformed their life. They built multiple 8- and 9-figure businesses. Literally went from like the worst of the worst, the dead of the dead, to like thriving and being one of the top students in the Elliott group, being one of the mentors around the world that's changing lives, taking all of these things that they struggled with and literally transforming the world. Who wants to transform the world with us? You just freaking give them your all. Can you guys do that with me?
Let's go, baby.
Okay, but before I bring them up, I've got to... And I truly believe, because I've watched him speak 1,000 times, I know the energy, I know the heart, I know what he's capable of, and I know what he's overcome. He's one of the most powerful speakers that you're probably ever going to see, and his name is Eric Klein. So I want us to stand up and get rowdy for Eric Klein and bring him to stage. Let's go!
Man, does it feel good to be alive. I want to start on, like, Andy had said, he's like, dude, when you come up here, please focus on some sales. And as I was sitting over there listening to him, and I've been to a lot of their events, and I was listening to him say, chase the man, not the money.
That's right.
Chase the man, not the money. And he goes, if you do it the other way, when you get the money, the family's going to be gone. And I stand here today, and I give all credit to my beautiful wife for me to be able to stand on this stage. How many married men are in this room? All right, and I'm not going to spend a shit ton of time on this, but if I would have been on this stage about 90 days ago, I would have been talking about how I was probably going to be going through a divorce. Because I was chasing the money, and I completely forgot about everything else in my life. And, you know, you've seen those little ant holes where one ant gets through and then the whole fucking herd of ants come, right? Well, I had an ant hole, and I started letting little things slide in my life. I've had the roughest year. I've been clean and sober for over 16 years.
Woo! Let's go! Woo!
But when I first got sober, all I ever wanted was a family. I didn't give a shit about the money. I didn't give a shit about anything else. All I ever wanted was a family. I'm a middle child, and I felt left out in my own family growing up. So when I got clean, I only got clean to save my own life. Crack cocaine brought me to my knees. I was a drug addict from 13 to 28 years old. And when I got clean, the only thing I ever wanted was a family. And dude, when I got clean, I had a shit ton of success. I went from the dope house to the penthouse really fast. Really fast. Probably too fast for somebody like me. I went from not being able to pay rent, cell phone bills, to driving fucking Rolls Royces, living in the best neighborhoods in Fort Lauderdale, making more money than I ever thought I would ever make in my life. I couldn't even comprehend the type of money I was making. And I'm not up here bragging, dude. This is a story. I went through a storm this year. New levels, there's new devils. Write that shit down. Because if you don't think it's coming, let the ants start creeping through your life. And stop focusing on the shit you... Andy says it all the time, the small things are the big things. The small things are the big things. I'm an honest dude. I will get up here and lay my heart out on the line. I've been addicted to fucking porn. I've smoked crack. I've been molested. I have mama issues. I got all the, dude, 40, what you name it. I'm a broke ass man. And every day I just need to get better. And what I did is I stopped focusing on the broke man and I was trying to just run for money. The most money I've ever made in a year is $8 million. The most money I've ever made in a month is $1 million. I've made some money, but dude, when I tell you, this last year, I almost lost the one thing that I do it all for, and that's my family. I started wandering. My eyes started wandering. And I took my eye off the ball. The ball, the one thing that matters. And that's, I'm going to bring this up 100 times. My family. Dude, we all got to have a reason why we show up and do this shit every day. Because it ain't easy. Being an entrepreneur is fucking tough. It's tough. The one with the most endurance and can endure the most pain is the one that's going to win at this game. And when I found myself, I pour into a lot of people. And I wasn't pouring into the ones that I loved the most, and that was my wife and my kids. I pour into my team. I pour into people like you. I'd go to these events by myself, and I'd leave them behind. And before I knew it, like, I thought I was changing, but I wasn't. I was changing for the worse. And before I knew it, you know, I'm looking at the one woman. When I got clean 3 days before I got out of a treatment center, and she walks up to me, my wife, Shyla, and I'm broken, helpless, hopeless. I have $8 to my name. I got 2 pairs of shorts and 2 white Hanes t-shirts from Target. That's all I had to my name. I had burned all the boats in all the wrong ways. You know, when they say burn the boats, I fucking burn them to the ground. All my relationships, the trust that people had in me, I had none of it. And 3 days before I was getting ready to get out of treatment, Shyla walks into my life, and she was the first person that ever told me that she believed in me. Dude, all you need is one person to say that to you. You don't need an army of people to say they believe in you. But dude, when you find that one that will say, I believe in you, you keep that person with you as long as fucking humanly possible. And do whatever you can not to let them go. And what I did is pouring into all these people. I wasn't pouring into them. And before I knew it, you know, if any of you know us from a year ago, dude, my whole family has been through a transformation. Dude, this is what I want to tell y'all right here. These seats, I don't know what each and every one of you paid for these seats. I would pay $1 million to sit in one of these seats because of what it's done for me and my family over the last year and a half. I was in this seat a year and a half ago. I was out here wondering if the guy in the short shorts, the bald head, saying you had to have a six-pack was real. The skeptic that came on, I was you. I flew all the way from North Carolina. Me and my son sat in these 2 seats right here. Because I'm like, I don't know if it's real. And I came out here and I instantly felt it. Who's felt that this weekend? That's what I'm talking about. I felt that a year and a half ago. And what I did, if any of you know us from a year ago, can my wife come up here? My beautiful wife, come here.
Let's go, Sarah!
Take that jacket off, girl. Take that jacket off, girl. Hey, you should see the transformation my wife has been through. And there's a reason I want to show you guys. Because I did not pour into her. I didn't. I left her behind is what I did. I left her behind. So for all you men, when you say, oh, behind every successful man is a successful woman. Dude, she's been leading our family for fucking 15 years. 15 years she's been leading us. I was following, and I got drifted in the wrong direction. I love you. So, 90 days ago, 4 months ago, what happened to me and my wife, dude, my son, overweight son, my wife, unfortunately, over time, gained some weight. I was gaining weight. And dude, to spend a lifetime with somebody, a lifetime, that's a long time. A lifetime. We have to recreate ourselves. We have to spark those relationships again, or the fire will go out. And it was happening to me. Dude, I used to pride myself saying I'm the only one in my family that's not divorced. I'm the only one. And then the day came where I'm looking at my wife, dead in her eyes, saying, honey, I don't know if I'm in love with you anymore. Dude, her and I have built a life most people fucking dream of. But our business came way before our relationship. And to look at my wife in the eyes and say, honey, I don't know if I'm in love with you. And then she would look at me and she goes, Eric, why? And I felt emotionless. And I said, I don't know why. I don't know. I don't know where this happened. I was so confused. And then she went through this absolute transformation, dude. She's hotter than she's ever been since I've met her. Her weight is lower than it's ever been since I met her. She's absolutely on fire right now. And we are having, in 16 years, we're having way more sex than we've ever had. But dude, you gotta chase the person, not the money. That's the moral of my story right here. Out of all the money that I've made, I was most miserable when I made the most. I was most miserable when I made the most money. So, I'm gonna let you know who's standing on the stage today. Because all I wanna do is put a little bit of hope into each and every one of you. That's it. I don't give a shit where you come from. I don't give a shit about your background, your education level, what's happened to you. Some of us got so many damn leashes that are preventing us from thinking we can go and get this life. Dude, I'm a broke dude internally. In my past, I should be a statistic. From 13 to 28 years old, I was heavily addicted to drugs and alcohol. The one drug I said I would never do was crack cocaine. And before I knew it, I was smoking crack for 6 years straight. Anybody from Chicago know the Cabrini-Brink projects in Chicago? Right, that was my last run to go get dope, was Cabrini Green projects. Nowhere for a white dude. And I remember middle of the winter, Chicago, blackballed from every union job in the city. I was a union carpenter, and I was walking through the field to get to the projects, and I would go there. This black dude came up to me and he was like, "White boy," he's like, "you don't fucking belong here. You're gonna kill yourself." He'd rob me. I'd go get more money, and I'd come back. And he said, "I'm gonna let you go up here one more time." And he brought me up, and I spent 24 plus hours in this room just smoking dope. And I was at the end right here. At this point in my life, 28, 135 pounds. I had ended up getting like $3,500 from my annuity in the union. And I went back to where I was renting a room from a cop, a Chicago police officer. And he would rent rooms out to college students. Well, all the college students were gone. And for 8 days, I locked myself in a room, and the dope man would hit the back door like clockwork, and he would serve me dope. And I was too much of a coward to take my own life. So I figured if I just did enough drugs, my family would find me, and they'd be like, we knew this was gonna happen. I didn't want them to think I did it by myself, like committing suicide. And there were days, nights, where I was looking at a vacuum cleaner to wrap the cord around my neck. There was a flight of stairs that I could jump down, and I was gonna hang myself. Like I went through all the motions of doing this. 8 days. I had a socket. I was gutting extension cords. I was putting the dope on there, and I would go light it. I would light it because I didn't have lighters. After 8 days of not leaving the house, like shit gets weird. I was pissing in the corner of the rooms on bath towels. I was hearing shit all over the place. Anyone in here ever been up 8 days straight? My man right here, you guys are some hitters. Let's go. Let's go. Usually no one raises their hand at that point. I remember I had at the very end, and it was August 9th of 2009 when this happened, the last day. My eyebrows were singed off. I had no eyelashes, and I had blisters on the side of my face because I would have to get so close to the stove, I was literally burning myself. And then I start hearing sirens and helicopters. And then the front door, boom, gets kicked in. And I'm sitting there in this room, and I'm just under the covers like this, and I'm like, fuck. Just sweating. And I'm like, the gig's up. They're coming to get me. And I remember the hallway. It was absolute chaos. My mom's out there screaming at the top of her lungs. We knew he was going to do it. Just leave him alone. We saw this coming. My brother's arguing and fighting with everybody. I had my sisters and shit out there. And dude, it was absolute chaos. And I was just sitting in the room like this. White knuckling sheets. And as chaotic as it was, they got everybody calmed down. And when it calmed, I heard the paramedics say, on 3, we're going to go in. And I heard them lift the stretcher. And the paramedic said, on 3. 1, 2. And then I get up out of bed and I open the door. And I'm like, I'm fucking alive. And I'm standing in a hallway by myself in my underwear. Nobody is there. I used to say I hallucinated all of this. It was the first sign of God entering my life. He showed up and he allowed me to see with my own eyes my family witnessing me die. It's like the love for a child. You cannot explain it unless you have a child. You can't. No one will ever know the love of a child unless you have a piece of your heart out there walking around. I can't explain to you the day other than the words that I just told you. It was as clear as day. I was either going to die by the pipe or I was going to take a chance at this new life. That was August 9th of 2009. It's the most important day of my life. April 16th, 1981 is the day that I was born, but I lived dead until I was 28. I did not live life at all. I was full of self-doubt, insecures, didn't fit into society. And on that day, I grabbed a vodka bottle, poured it into a Gatorade bottle, slammed it just to get enough courage to walk out of that house and go start doing whatever I was going to do. It was the first time in my life where I was not doing something for somebody else. I had tried getting clean to save a relationship, my family, save a job. I was getting clean on August 9th of 2009 because I did not want to die. That's why I got clean. And I could say, I could stand here today and I have over 16 years of putting none of that shit in my system, which is absolutely amazing.
Woo! Yeah, hell yeah!
That's why it's like, man, I don't know what all of you have been through, but I can tell you the qualification to go and get this life is just wanting it. Like, I wanted it. Dude, when I started off in this journey, I was the hungriest person in the room. And when I say hungry, I literally mean I was hungry. I didn't have food in the refrigerator. I had no money in the bank. I was starting from absolute scratch. Shiloh walks into my life 3 days before I'm getting out of treatment. And for the first, I don't know how many months, she supported me. She said, she always says, like, you were my best investment. You were my best investment.
Doors to your right as well. Doors off to your right.
I don't know what.
Like, they don't care enough.
Got each other's new numbers, text them, we can do that. But I know he doesn't like a lot of the combinations I made, but eventually.
Yeah, I mean, that last one was good. What was it?
The shrimp and grits or
The seafood roll.
Anytime we did legs before that workout, especially cardio running, so that
Bro,
should kill
all
me.
you gotta do is
How long have y'all worked at the Elliott
We're
Army
working
so
for the
far?
Elliott Group for like 60 days, man. And the biggest thing I could tell you is chase the man, not the money. I've been chasing the money my whole entire life, and the harder I chase it, the further the money would go from me. But now I flipped the script. So being close with Andy, being close with the Elliott Group, it's been nothing but blessings in my life. I come from a place of abundance, never scarcity. So like I said, chase the man, not the money. If you chase the man and you take care of yourself, you take care of your family, everything will come tenfold.
How do you think Andy Elliott and the Elliott Group have helped you chase the man, focus more on that instead of the money?
Well, his business is heaven on earth. So like it's work-life integration. There's a lie that they sell you, and they tell you that you have to make sacrifice on your family, sacrifice on your health to be able to make a lot of money. But you come here, you come to the Elliott Group. His kids are walking around here. His kids are homeschooled. Like his son's training downstairs. His wife's here. Like they have it all. And so what he showed me is that I could have it all too. Because I used to think that I was gonna have to sacrifice like my family, like how my dad used to have to do. Like and I take nothing from him. Like I love my dad, but my dad has sacrificed a lot of time. He missed a lot of sports, wrestling tournaments, baseball games, football games, because he was chasing the money, not the man. So mind, body, spirit.
Does it feel like a cult, like everybody says it is?
It is a cult, It's
So
a culture of excellence, where we're helping people grow, level up, like I said, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, There's good cults and then there's bad cults, This is just one of the good ones.
Yeah, so you had to pass that. I got everything on camera, that sales test, that objection or word track test.
Yeah.
So you had to pass that, so you had to memorize all 50?
Yeah. So Jacob actually won the whole entire competition. He beat
Really?
everyone in the company. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. My favorite one is you could either have money or you could have excuses, but you can't have both. I used to let excuses stand in my way as well, but once I stopped, I started having success instead. So you can set aside your excuses right now as well. Which do you want, money or excuses? Decide now.
Hell yeah, I bought that book too. I'm gonna study something.
It's not a book, it's a training manual.
Training manual, I bought the manual.
Yeah.
Shit, Chad. That was the most expensive manual I bought.
But think about it. Don't think about the cost of you spending it. Think about the cost of you not having it.
Yeah, exactly.
How many deals are you losing because you don't have that?
That's right.
You do one wholesale deal, that's going to pay for a fucking 100 of them.
That's what I was thinking, bro. I was like, dude, I hit one 12-pounder, that and more is covered. So it's like
when you're selling cars?
Yeah.
Obviously, because you're talking about pencils. So one of the closes too, like when you get people that complain about their payoff being more than what you guys are giving them for their car's value. Have you ever had somebody complain about that?
Brother, I completely understand. However, the payoff of your car and the value of your car are not the same thing. If I had a 2001 Toyota Camry and the payoff on that was 20 grand, should I be asking you for 20 grand in that Toyota Camry? No, it wouldn't make sense, right? That's the situation we find ourselves in here. Now, if you want to put a little bit of money down, you want to add to your initial investment to cover up some of that negative equity, then we can get to that payment that you're looking for.
Yeah,
how much more could you comfortably put down?
That's beautiful. Another good one too is like, hey, so your payoff has nothing to do with your car's value. Think about it. If you owed zero, you wouldn't want zero. Of course you wouldn't, right? You would want what it's worth.
Yo! I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
So hey, your payoff has nothing to do with your car's value.
Yeah.
Think about it. If you owed zero, would you want zero?
Right.
Yeah, you wouldn't. You would want what it's worth, and your car's worth this.
Yes, exactly.
So you just gotta simplify.
Strong.
Yeah. Just
That's
simplify.
strong as fuck, actually.
Yeah.
Where'd Jacob go?
Well, we have a client right here right now.
Oh, okay.
This is called a whiteboard session right here. We got Evan Macklin, one of the GOATs.
But it's also like, are you known in the market that when people get close to you, they make big money and they make money fast? Things, your strategies, your money. This would be option A. This is like going to the deep end. This is like you spending time with us and learning everything that we do. 100K, okay? 2K a month. Even if you wanted to do it, we do like a 10K deposit. And if you needed to figure out like funds and all that stuff, because obviously you're not just gonna full pay it out of your checking account, then we take your deposit and then we take it to the team, and by tomorrow we'll let you know if you're approved. If you're not, we'll just refund it or we'll transfer it to option B. This is a big step. This is 25K for the year, 1 year, okay?
We gotta get a margarita burger, but I want to try something new too.
He was like super popular. Ella wants to come to the air.
All right, so I just got back from the event. It's like 8 or 9 o'clock at night. The event was cool. It was a 2-day event over at the Lions Den. I bought a t-shirt, Brotherhood t-shirt. And I tell you what, the feeling was surreal when I was there. When I was actually there sitting down watching Andy speak, it kind of hit me as kind of a surreal moment, you know, because I had watched Andy on YouTube for years. All the value that I ever got from Andy was for free off of YouTube. And pretty much that's the same with Eric Klein. You know, Eric Klein was speaking at the event. He gave a crazy good speech, by the way. Yeah, definitely had me teary-eyed. I was about to tear up in there just hearing his story. And, you know, it kind of reminds me of my story. And the thing about Eric Klein, I know I'm digressing, but the thing about Eric Klein is that he'll never fail to remind you that he's just a human, right? He's done extraordinary things. He's overcome extreme obstacles. He's been through hell and back, and he's accomplished way more than most people in life. And despite that, he still lets you know about his fuck ups. He still lets you know that at the end of the day, he's still a man, just like us, just like anybody else. And he still deals with the same struggles that any other normal man deals with. In fact, you're more likely to deal with more struggles and more pain as an entrepreneur. Just having him as a mentor and just being around him and hearing Eric Klein's speech, it just really reminded me of why I started following him, why I paid him $15,000 to be my mentor in the first place. And it's because of his story. It's because of what he's accomplished. And it's the man that he's always striving to become, right? I look up to a lot of the values that he has as far as like being a family man, being there for his kids, being there for his wife. And he gets a lot of that from Andy. And that's another reason why I like Andy is how it's not just about business. He is a master at sales and he'll sell you on anything at any chance he gets. But more than that, he lives a life that's honorable, worth looking up to. Yeah, that's why I like Andy. He really has that moral authority. But being there, sitting down, watching Andy Elliott speak felt really surreal because, like I said, I had just watched him for so many years. And even though I had been in the Lions Den before, I had never been there at a live event while the YouTube is recording. So the event that I went to, SalesCon, I'm sure they're going to make a video out of that and put it on YouTube. And so being there live while the YouTube video is happening, it just kind of reminded me of like how far I came. And it was just crazy to think about it. Cause like I said, I would watch him for years. And now I'm here watching it happen live. It was like being at a concert for me. For me, it was like being at a concert. And I've never been at a concert before. But I could imagine like that's the feeling you get. right? You've been listening to someone's music over and over and over again every single day, and then you finally get to go see that person live and perform all those songs that you've heard. There was a lot of praying there, right? We prayed a lot. They even had a preacher come in there, and he actually did a little service, kind of is what it felt like, but you could tell that he was a pastor. But yeah, 2 days. The workout was pretty tough, I'm not gonna lie. We had to do a leg circuit workout, then we did a upper body workout, and then we did an ab workout, and then we had to like run like a mile or two. Yeah, the mile fucking sucked. It's not that I'm not used to running, it's just after a crazy workout, it was crazy. So the workout was pretty tough, but I liked it. That's the environment. That's what you go there for, right? You see Andy Elliott, you see him on YouTube. That's what you go there for. So yeah, I think overall, SalesCon 2025, Andy Elliott, along with Eric Klein and a few other speakers that were there. Yeah, I think it was lit. I think it was awesome, and it was a good event. I learned a lot. As far as the content there, I mean, like I said, I've been watching Andy Elliott for years, so I know most of the things that he's going to say or talks about. Like, I know a few word tracks myself. One thing that I really wanted to see is him pulling someone out of the crowd and testing them on how they overcome objections. That's something I really was looking forward to, but they didn't do it. They did it with Andy's team. They tested them, but I wanted to see like a random get tested. Honestly, I wanted to get tested. Like I was so ready to raise my hand. If he was like, who wants to get tested? Who wants to see if they know their stuff? I was going to raise my hand so fast. I was gonna lay it all out on the table too. I'd have no filter. I'd tell him, I mean, I'm pretty decent at overcoming objections, but I'd lay it all out, because I'm there to get better. And so yeah, if I had the opportunity to be on stage right there and just like call me out, that'd be awesome. That'd be great. But as far as the content, yeah, I knew a lot of the stuff that they were saying, but it doesn't take away from the impact that it had, right? Just being around them, being in that culture, being in their office, feeling the energy. Two of my good friends, Mikey and Jacob Zapata, they work there. They just started working there like 60 days ago. And, it's really helping them. They're getting in better shape. Yeah, I just like the Elliott group. I like the culture. That's why I moved out here, is to be around that. To be around that culture, to get something out of that, to emulate it in my own life. The whole 6 or 7 months of me being out here in Scottsdale, Arizona, I got what I came out here for, which was getting closer to the people that I look up to and just being a better leader, learning how to build my own team, learning how to lead myself better, and just take on more responsibility and just grow the business. I think that I've definitely learned a lot new skills since being out here and definitely grew the business. And I think that just being around the right people that are also on the same journey and have the same goals to uplift you and be there for you, and someone that you could talk to and relate to about business, I think that's definitely drastically helped me since I've been out here. And being able to go to, millionaires' offices, I have like 3 friends out here, genuine friends, cool people that I've met through Eric Klein's mentorship. They're doing $1 to $2 to $3 million every single year just in assignment fees. And being around them, having their contact in my phone, and being able to go to their office whenever and call them up about advice or anything, whether it's hiring, whether it's sales and acquisition, whether it's disposition, whether it's TC and dispo, whether it's business in general, or whether it's just life and learning how to be a better leader in life. Having that circle of guys around you is super crucial and very helpful. And that's one of the things that I was looking forward to the most when I was coming out here. So I definitely got that here, and just going to the event, SalesCon 2025, kind of revamped and re-energized the energy that I felt when I first came out here, which was entrepreneurship, self-improvement, leadership, and just going 120, like 120% every single day, just going ham, chasing the dream, and just being a better version of yourself every single day, sacrificing for the greater good, things like that. But I digress. Overall, I'd rate the event, if I had to rate it 1 out of 10, it just depends on what your perspective is. Chandler's saying I paid him $12,000 to be my mentor, and he taught me a lot about operations and systems and spreadsheets and just really being an elite operator. And you need to be an elite operator to run a business. And then the things that I got from Andy Elliott and Eric Klein are more like sales tactics, sales techniques, sales persuasion, sales negotiations, and mindset and self-improvement. Right? So you just got to know what you're paying for. I don't expect to get the same level of motivation and self-improvement and just all around betterment that I get from Andy Elliott and Eric Klein. I don't expect to get that from Chandler Sane, because Chandler Sane is more like a numbers guy. He's more analytical. He's an operator. He's not a sales motivator. He's more of a operational leader. And so you just got to know what you're paying for when you go into these events, right? So I know when I pay Andy Elliott, if I go to one of his events, they're going to upsell me. Almost everybody is, but I know like You go to an Andy event, he's gonna close you on something else. Actually, that's funny. I bought a $1,000 book while I was there. It's 50 objections, the 50 top objection handlers by Andy Elliott. It comes with like a 10-week training course, but I bought that for $1,000. And it was actually crazy how he sold everybody in the room. Right. So just imagine there was like 100 something people there. We all paid $1,000 to be there. That's $100,000. He closed everyone in the room, and I mean everyone, literally everyone in the room, to buy a book and a 10-week training course for another $1,000. He made at least $250,000 in that one day from that event. That's pretty crazy just knowing that. But paying attention to how I was sold, why I bought the book, and how he was able to sell everybody in the room, those are some of the key takeaways that I got. How he was able to just captivate an entire room and get everybody to buy a book. That's just 50 word tracks. But he sold us on the value, and the value is there, but paying attention to things like that is very key for me, right? Because you could pick up on those little things and you can implement them yourself, how to build value in things. Just know that if you go to an Andy Elliott event, prepare to get called out, called up, motivated, inspired, and spend some money, right? Versus somebody like Chandler saying, just have a notebook and a pen and be ready to implement the things and the strategies that he's going to show you. You know what I mean? So it's just two different things. But for me, this event, I'd rate it a 8.5 out of 10 for sure. So yeah, if you guys got any value out of this, or if you found this entertaining, make sure to hit the like button, comment any questions or anything that you think I left out, or if you want to see me make a video about something else, leave it in the comments. Make sure to subscribe, follow me on Instagram. If you want to be a student, click the link below. We could book a call and I could see if you'd be a good fit for me to help you scale your wholesale real estate business. Stay motivated.